What is going on, guys? I just wanted to make a quick video talking about the basics for combat setup, how you want to start your fights, and where you want to position your characters in order to get the most out of your team. So let's jump into a little combat scenario and we can take a look at what we got. And keep in mind, these are all tips for beginner players. So if you've been playing for 6 months or more, you're probably way more advanced, then these tips will be helpful for. So keep that in mind. But if you're just looking for some basic information, this will totally help you out. All right, so to start off, you want to check out your wheel in the bottom right hand corner. If you click on it, it will give you all sorts of really useful information, such as the character's attacking order on the right side. It will also give you the character's attack and defense stats, along with what type of super attack that they do. You can use this to determine which characters should be in slot 1 if they don't have any dodging mechanics, or if you really want to get the most out of your defensive stat, or which character has the highest defense. This is the best way to do that in between fights. So you can check this out anytime there's a little pause during the fight. The next tip I want to show you guys is the attacking order. So you want to take a look at this bar down here and you'll be able to move the characters around and position them on this little line however is best. And the best way to determine that is to take a look at this wheel over here in the top right hand corner. This shows the types of characters: physical, intelligence, technique, agility, and strength. These are really useful for determining which attacks to use on certain characters and which types are going to be defending the best against other types. So you can use that as a reference anytime you're worried. The best thing to do is to pick whichever character is defensive. So intelligence would be defensive against physical and work better offensively against technique. So that is a good way to determine which order should be attacking in, or what character would be vulnerable in any given position. This little line down here will tell you what order they're attacking in, so no one is going to attack ahead of Ultimate Gohan. He's free to super without anyone attacking before him. He'll be able to get a super off, and then it looks like 3 different characters are attacking after, and then Goku has a chance to super. So keep that in mind. And then Vegeta with no one attacking in between, and then at the very end 2 characters are going to be attacking Vegeta. So this will give you an idea of where to position your characters based on their type, their defense, and what their stats are. And if you don't know, and you can quickly reference them by clicking on the character, this will show you their base information, what link skills they have. You'll be able to check all of their stats. This is really useful mid-fight. Say if you forget which character has a specific ability, or you're trying to trigger something like this one. If you get 24 ki, has a high chance of nullifying ki blast attacks directed at the character. So if you're trying to trigger that specifically, that would be good to know. You can jump in here and take a look at all the stuff, including their active skills. This Goku has 4 different link skills activated. It looks like he's got 1 with Gohan, and then the other 3 are with Vegeta. If I were to move them around, then they're only sharing that 1 between him and Gohan. Gohan is still only sharing that 1 link. Vegeta is only sharing that 1 link. So there's a little bit of shuffling sometimes that needs to happen whenever you're in a fight. You can get the most out of a character either stats wise, or most out of a character based on their type. So make the decision based off of the situation you're in. The next tip that I have is choosing the enemy you want to attack. So in this instance, no one's going to be attacking ahead of Gohan. We are free to choose someone to attack. So if we picked this character, for instance, it would switch the character right here that's visible, and you're able to choose whichever one you'd like to attack. So if we do this, Gohan is going to be attacking that character, and which character physical is weak against this STR Goku. So we're going to go ahead and that, and looks like technique is weak to this Int Vegeta. Now obviously these are very strong characters, but this is just so you guys get the gist of the basics. And we only have one character left, so he is obviously the only one we can attack. We don't need to worry about moving our characters around. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video on the basic tips. So make sure to, number 1, check the wheel. Number 2, check your attack order. Number 3, click the character to remind yourself on stats. You might need to move them around to find the best optimal position. Number 4, you can choose who you want to attack if you have multiple enemies. Number 5, make sure you check the type wheel. Make sure you're not going to get hit with a type that you're weak to. So anyways, guys, make sure you smash that like button. If you're new, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. I really appreciate it.